Brother President, Most Worshipful Grand Master, Right Worshipful Deputy Grand Master, Distinguished East, good evening.
Good evening.
It is hard to believe that 3 short years ago, I stood before you as a candidate for Grand Lodge Trustee. My time as a trustee has been very satisfying, and we have made significant progress dealing with the Grand Lodge's fiduciary responsibilities. During my term as Grand Lodge Trustee, I served as both Vice President and President, and in these roles I believe that I have been fastidious and tried not to leave any stone unturned to enable me to make the correct decisions. In 2014, my year as Vice President, the trustees finalized the sale of Acacia Lumberton Manor, sold the historic Trenton Masonic Temple, and formed the Grand Lodge Ashler Fund. As both President and Vice President of the Grand Lodge Trustees, I have served on the Ashler Fund Board of Trustees. One of the first items I addressed as President was to develop a means of communication with the other Grand Lodge Trustee Boards and the Masonic Charity Foundation Board. Each board receives monthly agenda and minutes, as well as representatives attend our meetings to give summaries of their monthly activities. As fiduciaries of Grand Lodge, the trustees are required to prudently invest our funds and oversee expenses. Right Worshipful Brother Richard Schmidt, our investment advisor, has performed his duties admirably, and we are very pleased with his rate of return. In order to oversee expenses, the trustees receive a monthly budget summary from our bookkeeper, Mr. Hans Sitkis, CPA, detailing line by line our income and expenses. This report enables us to examine the overall status of the Grand Lodge budget on a monthly basis. His expertise has also proved invaluable in assisting our auditor, Donna Smith, with IRS filings. During our monthly meetings, we receive reports from the Grand Lodge Administrator and the Grand Secretary. It is at this time that we act on their advice and pass necessary motions into effect. As President, I am often required to sign documents and contracts on behalf of the Grand Lodge. I do this with the advice of our Grand Lodge Legal Counsel, Right Worshipful Brother Kevin Calhoun. In the past, we have invited representatives from the Grand Lodge Tax Committee to keep us abreast in the latest IRS rules and regulations. I, along with the trustees, have attended Grand Lodge Budget Committee meetings to add our input into the budget-making process. I've been involved in the interview process to find an online lodge reporting system for use by Grand Lodge. I attended a number of interviews, listened to various proposals, and agreed with Most Worshipful Brother John Ryan, Grand Secretary, when he recommended and the Grand Lodge trustees agreed to engage Circumscribe LLC as our new reporting system. I was most impressed with this company that is owned and managed by Florida Freemasons who understand our needs and are tailoring the system to meet our requirements. Recently, the Grand Lodge trustees approved both the Grand Secretary and my recommendation that all Grand Lodge educational and social functions have a detailed budget showing anticipated income and expenses. Also, we will require a report after each event detailing profit and loss. Both the budget and the profit and loss report are now being sent to the Grand Secretary and will be included in his monthly report. I have highlighted some of the many accomplishments achieved during my term as a Grand Lodge trustee. I hope that you have found favor with my actions, and I look forward to your support as I seek re-election as a Grand Lodge trustee. Thank you for your kind attention, and good evening.